Hi and welcome. This is English Bus and I'm Terry, the teacher that will help you along the way through this series. This is our book, the book we'll use. It is the American School Textbook Reading Key Easy 1. This is our first lesson today, so let me give a brief introduction. This book is rich and rapid learning. It has great content to help you learn so much in a small amount of time. So, if you're ready, get it in hand and let's begin by opening up to Unit 1. Unit 1 on page 8. The title is Our Day at School. Oh, let's learn a lot about our day at school and head on to the key words. Let's get started. All right, now let's check out the key words for today. Our first word, is activity. Let's look at the two pictures. A girl on the left doing a wonderful art activity and the boy on the right reading. They are both doing activities. And activity is something we do to learn. It's something for an educational experience. All right, so now let's head on to our next picture here. What's the first thing you see? I see a flag. A flag is a piece of cloth. It's a big material that has a design on it that has a meaning. This one means the United States. It's the United States flag. And all of the girls and boys are facing the flag. To face the flag means to look at it. To face it means to look at it. But do you see? They also have their hands over their heart. Why? Because they are doing the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance. It's a saying we have that we say we support and want to help America. So that is the Pledge of Allegiance. When they do this, when they do the Pledge of Allegiance, they show respect to the flag. To show respect means to honor, to treat it as if it's very important. All right, so let's move on now. Something a little different. Here we have two chalkboards. One with the alphabet and another with multiplication, with lots of numbers. Both of these are different subjects. Subjects are different areas of learning. For example, English here and math over here are both different subjects. All right, and moving on to our last frame here. We have 6 students studying together. Students in the same class that study together are classmates. And these classmates all get along. To get along means to have a good relationship with, to be friendly with somebody, to not fight, but to be good friends. All right, okay, good job with the key words. Now, let's read. Let's read. Our day at school. We go to school each day. At school, we do many different activities. Every morning, we show respect to the flag. We stand up and face the flag. We put our right hand over our heart, and we say the Pledge of Allegiance. We learn many subjects at school. We learn how to read and write. We learn how to solve math problems. We read maps and learn about the world we live in. In art and music classes, we do many fun activities. We study together and play together with our classmates. We eat lunch in the cafeteria. We go to the library to get books. We play ball on the playground. We get along with each other. All right, great job reading along with me. Now, let's go back and review the passage one more time. Okay, so here we go to school each day. Each day. What's another word for each day? What can we say? We can say every day. So we go to school, not each day, but every day. They have the same meaning. At school, we do many different activities. Many different. Another way to say this is a lot of. So we do a lot of activities. Not just one activity, but a lot of. Many, many different. Okay? Every morning, we show respect to the flag. As we mentioned before, it means to honor it. How do they honor it? They stand up from their seats and face the flag. They look at the flag. They put their right hand over our heart. Over our heart. Another common way to say it is on top of. So we put our right hand on top of our heart. Right on top of. And also, let's look at put. Put. Another word that we can put in there for put is place. Place. So we can say we place our right hand on top of our heart, like this boy is doing here. And we say the Pledge of Allegiance. So they say that, and then they also, at school, we learn many subjects at school. What do they learn in specific? Well, they learn how to read and write. How to read, like many different books, right? And write. How to write, make great essays and letters to send to their friends. We learn how to solve math problems. Solve. Solve, that's a very nice word, but there's another way we can say this. We can substitute answer in for solve. They have a very similar meaning. So here we can say we learn how to answer math problems. Moving along, we read maps. Like the children down here, they look at the globe or different maps to see where they live, and learn about the world we live in. What kind of world do they learn about? The one we live in. The world here, with all of the people in it. In art classes, we do many fun activities. They do many activities. What kind of activities do? They do many fun activities. Fun. Like down here, making different pictures and drawings with their friends. Moving along here, we study together and play together with our classmates. Oh, study together. Together, right? It means with each other. So we study with each other. Not alone, not by ourselves, but with each other. And play with our classmates. So they play together. They play with, not alone, but together. We eat lunch in the cafeteria. The cafeteria. A cafeteria is not a place to buy coffee. No, it's not a cafe. A cafeteria is very, very different. A cafeteria is simply a place we go to eat lunch or dinner. We go there. Many schools have cafeterias. Offices sometimes have cafeterias. It's a place simply where people eat. Moving along, we go to the library to get books. Why do we go to the library? Well, in order to. They want to get books, so they go to the library. Okay? And we play ball on the playground. Ball. Ball. What does ball mean here? Well, ball can mean many different kinds of activities. Any game played with ball on the playground can mean any sort of activity, but many times it means baseball, right? Main example of what they play ball with is baseball. Sometimes they play American football, but mostly baseball, I think. And lastly, we get along with each other. They get along, right? To get along, like we said before, means to be good relations with each other, good connection. So there's no fighting at school. They're all good friends. Okay, well, that finishes up today's reading. Good job, everyone. Thanks for reading and checking it all up with me. Now, let's wrap it up. All right, did you review the passage? Are you ready? Let's check out today's main idea and details. Question 1. What is the passage mainly about? Is it A, daily activities at school, B, the Pledge of Allegiance, or C, the subjects that students learn? The answer here is A, daily activities at school. This passage talked about everything they did at school, which included the Pledge of Allegiance and also the subjects that they learned throughout the day. Question number 2, where do the students eat lunch? Is the answer A, on the playground, B, in the library, or C, in the cafeteria? The answer is, that's right, C, in the cafeteria. The students all eat lunch together in the cafeteria. Okay, and now let's move on to the next questions. Question number 3. What does show respect mean? Is it A, protect, B, honor, or C, face? The answer is B, honor. And what did the students honor or show respect to? That's right, the flag. They showed respect to the flag. Now to question 4. Answer the questions. A. What do we say in the morning? What do we say in the morning at school? We say the Pledge of Allegiance. Good job. And now for B. What do we do in art and music classes? Think hard. Can you remember what it said in the passage? The answer is we do many fun activities. Many fun activities to help them learn about art and music. Now for C, where do we get books? Where do we get books? That's right, from the library. The library is where we get books from. Now, on to question 5. Complete the outline. So today, our title was Our Day at School. And first, the students did this. They say the Pledge of Allegiance. And with the pledge, you have to show respect to the flag. You also stand up, face the blank. What do you face? What do you face? That's right, you face the flag. And put our right hand over our heart. Good job. Now for the next one, take classes. Students learn to read, write, and blank math problems. What goes in here? It's another word for answer. What's another word for answer that we mentioned? That's right, solve. And now learn to read blank. What do students learn to read? They learn to read maps. Good job, good job. Students also do fun activities in art and music classes. Now to finish up our outline, do other activities. Students get books from the blank. Where do we get books? That's right, the library. Good job. Students also eat in the cafeteria and play on the playground. Great job with the main idea and details. Now, let's move on to the vocabulary builder. Let's write the correct word. So our first one here is some children, maybe an art class, I think, and they're doing something. They're doing a thing you do at school for an educational experience. And this kind of thing is called an activity. Good job. Now, let's check out number 2. This girl, she's looking up at something, and it says to look at or to look in some direction. What was the word that meant that? What was the word? Oh, that's right. Face. Face the flag. Remember that. All right, good job. Now for number 3. All of the students together, and it says a student who is in the same class. A student who's in the same class, what do we call them? We call them a classmate. Great job. Now for our last one here, the vocabulary builder. It's these two are they're being very good to each other, and it says to have a friendly relationship. Oh, to have a friendly relationship means to get along. Good job with the vocabulary builder. Great job. Okay, now let's move on to some extra questions with the vocab bonus. Here, let's choose the correct answer. Number 1. Every morning, we face the flag and say blank. What do we say? Is the answer A, show respect, B, the Pledge of Allegiance, C, subject, or D, activity? What do we say every morning? That's right, B, the Pledge of Allegiance. And now, for our last question, number 2 here in the vocab bonus, at school, we learn blank with our classmates. What do we learn? Is it A, activities, B, classmates, C, subjects, or D, get along? We don't learn classmates, right? Or get along. It has to be one of these, right? We don't learn activities, we do activities. So the answer is C, subjects. At school, we learn subjects with our classmates. Great job, everyone. Oh, I'm so proud of you today. Well, I hope we can study more in the future. So remember, before class, make sure to read up and go over the material. Then we do class, and after class, make sure to review, okay? And with the vocab, make sure to use it all the time, at school, at home, with your friends, because it's fun and the best way to remember the vocab, okay? All right, I'll see you next time. So long.